Okay, for the love of Peter, Paul, and Mary, I'm finally live. Jesus Christ, I've been trying to get licensed. Peter, Paul, and Mary, I'm finally live. 5 till. Let me turn this. Let me turn me complaining down. I was literally just about ready to say, heck with it. What? I'm not going live. I'll see if anybody shows up here. If not, we'll continue on anyway. Now that I'm all flustered and Lordy, always something. Always something. Guess I need to try to go on at 5 o'clock at night and start going on the Meebo. Oh goodness! All right, take a deep breath here. That was a nightmare. I don't know what was going on there. I'm sorry, y'all. I do not know what was going on there, but I could not find what wasn't going live, or I don't know. Maybe I was going live in Japan somewhere. Who knows, y'all? I'm just saying. Let's get started so I can get calmed down as much as Susan gets calmed down. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight, I don't know if you saw the picture earlier. Welcome, LaDon. Welcome, Carolyn, or Carol. Kathy, how are you? Terry and Tina. Sorry, guys. It took me so long to get on. I don't know what was going on with the... I know it was the Meebo or the Mio. It's probably this one right here. So I'm not going to blame anything because it was probably something silly I was doing, I'm sure. Always is. So let me... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Anyway, I went ahead and wrapped one because they do take a little bit of time. Not that much. And I wrapped most of the other one. All you're going to do, guys, is take your roll of ribbon. I want to show you it. I just cut that off. And all you do is take like a 2-inch roll of ribbon and your wire wreath form. Okay? And you're just going to overlap this. Yeah, maybe about 1 inch. Maybe about 1 inch. And you just pull it through. Okay? The hardest part about this is just fighting your roll of ribbon. You know, it just gets annoying. It's not hard. It's more annoying than anything else, or tedious, I should say. And then when you get to the bottom end, you're just going to wrap that around, pull it tight. I pulled, I cut off a little too much. That's okay. Okay, and we're just going to cut off a little excess over that. Okay. Sorry if I'm missing saying hi to anybody. Hi, Betty Jane. Hey, Teresa. And what you're going to do is fold that down in the back. You're going to fold that down so you can't see it. Okay. And what I like to do is just kind of glue it a little bit. Just to tack it down there. Then fold it. Okay. Don't burn yourself. And then we'll fold that and glue it onto this right here. Okay. Because what we're going to do is we're going to want to make a teepee. Hey, Darlene, how are you? We're going to want to make a teepee. Again, I apologize for being late, guy. I've been trying to get on here. I don't know if I was doing the sequence wrong, how you get on. Ugh, but I was getting so frustrated. So frustrated. So, finally, I got on. Okay. So, you can pick any kind of ribbon. You can make these for... every day. You can make these. We're going to make an Easter one tonight. I probably can't get to the one I made, but I posted a picture. But you can make them for every day. Okay, and there's all kinds of things you could do at the center. You can put, a lighted candle in the center. You can do this with burlap, and that way you could change out just a bow and just do greenery in the center with a candle, and then do like a you can change out the bows for the seasons and whatnot. But what we're going to do, okay, now that we got our things wrapped. Hey, Tracy. Hey, dog. Hey, Susan. Hey, Rhea. You got any questions? I'm trying to calm down from I'm trying to get on here. I'm trying to calm myself down from that aggravation there. But yeah, we just use probably a roll. We probably don't use a whole roll of like a 2.5 inch ribbon. You can use any ribbon of your choice, any season. And like I said, you could do a candle in the center, just florals. You could do, you know, it would be great on this, and I bought one, but it's too big. A Sissel Bunny. A Sissel Bunny would be adorable in there. With just florals and stuff like that is, I don't know, I'm saving that. Ain't enough on there to save my pen. Ain't enough on there to do nothing with. So let's get started. What you need is you can make you a circle out of your cracks. Oh, I can never say that. And you'll want a number 8 disc from the Hobby Lobby or the Michaels or the Joann's or Walmart. This one's 2 inches by 7.9, 8 inches. So it's basically 8-inch round disc. Okay. You could use a wide, you can use green. I bought this for another project, and I decided to do this one. So we're doing this one tonight. Okay. And you'll probably need some floral pins, which I have. Oh my goodness, this one's crazy. Wow, this one's a mess. They played backgammon with this at the store or something. I've never had one like that, but that one's just like, that one's shedding like crazy, y'all. Ew, that one's making a mess. Oh well, this one's better. We're gonna put the good side down. Okay, so what you want to do is take your thing and put that down. But first off, before you do that, you want to keep your folded end, the end that we glued. We want these at the bottom, okay? And I kind of turn them off to the side on the bottom, so it's not so hard to pin through. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So I'm gonna turn them about like that. Then I'm gonna find my top. Let's see, put them right about there. And I'm gonna find my top, okay? So here's my top. So I'm going to lay those down on each other. Okay. Then you're going to take a needle. You're going to need like a needle. Or you're going to have to poke a hole through with like an auger or something. Or, you know, nothing. You want a big hole. I just got my wire. Set it somewhere. I seriously just got my wire, you know. Oh, if anything else goes wrong tonight. Oh, it's right here. Told you I just got my wire. It's green, so it's laying on green flowers. And we're just going to cut a little piece off here. Okay. Back over there where I could see it. Hello, yes. Hey, Sean, how are you? Hey, Cece. Sorry if I missed saying hi to anybody. Hey, Earlene, how are you? How is everybody doing this week? I'm a little anxious this week because I'm having my surgery next Tuesday, so I'm a little more anxious this week. Not that I'm always anxious, but just a little more normal. We are getting a little bit caught up at work, not all the way. My daughter did come back to work with me at Clean, so that's helped for now. Till we get into it. She tries to boss me around. All right, so we went through both layers here, okay? And I'm just going to tie it. I just went through once. You can go through twice if you're not certain. Okay, and I'm going to twist this a few times. I'm using a 26 or the next gauge down, 24 gauge wire. I'm not sure. Okay, and I just twisted it a few times, and I'm going to cut this off a little bit. Okay, because we're going to stuff this. Hey, Michelle, how are you? I know, I couldn't get on. I tried 5 times, 6 times probably. And I couldn't find one. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I do not know. Okay, so see how we got this? It's all attached at the top. Okay, so this, right now we're just building our base, y'all. Okay, we're just building our base. And then we're just going to stuff it full of some florals. We might use this cute little top hat. I don't know. Or we might use some of these Woo, hello, cute little bunny pics. I don't know. Okay, but I got a bunch of cute little pretty florals in here to match all these fun colors in this. Okay. All right, if you don't want to use this big of a ring, you don't have to. You could probably go down to the next size, which is, I'm not sure if they have a 6. They probably have a 6, I would think. You could use the 6. Okay, so all we're going to do is just center this up in here. Okay, and this is where your floral pins are going to come in. And we're going to pray to sweet little baby Jesus after we drop our pin in the glue here. I turned that down. Now it's not hot enough, y'all. Tell you what, we're going to glue gun this. We're going to glue gun this because I don't think it's going to go through there with the glue. Okay, we're going to stick a couple floral pins through our material and try not to go through our finger. Trying real hard here. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to use the glue gun because I don't think it would have done well with the glue on it to go through that ribbon material, okay? I'm going to try to angle that down without burning myself. Okay. Got glue strings. Okay, so we're going to come back over here, keep our little wire at the top. Okay, and we're just going to press in. Okay. We're just going to press in. Alright. And then we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing, and then we're probably going to add some glue down in there. You can add a few more pins after you glue it. Gosh darn it, I just glued this again. Oh well, we're going in. We're going in. Okay, I'm making sure we're kind of centered here. And I totally lost my, I totally didn't put that right in the dang right spot, y'all. Try this again. Come on. I gotta look at it this way, guys. That's why I got it off center. I'm gonna look at it from the top. There we go. That's better. That's better. I'm gonna stick this one in this side. That one's still off over there. I think I stuck my pin in the wrong spot. That's what happened. There we go. Stick that in there. If you need your pliers to get that in there a little further, do that. And this one, I already do this one. I'm not liking this one. I'm not liking where I place that pin. Okay. So we're going to redo that. Line it up. There we go. That one's bending. Come on, get in there. Sometimes you got to work it through here, guys. There we go. There we go. She's in. Okay, so see how we have this little teepee going on here? It's hot. I should put some shorts on, y'all. Holy crap. Now I'm going to squirt glue all down behind there. Pull it out a little bit. Okay, squirt some glue down in there. Push that back in to hold it for a minute. Okay. Pull that out a little bit. And squirt. I need a glue stick. Sorry, I'll put a glue stick in there. Stick that glue down in there. Okay. And then we're going to press that and hold that for just a few seconds. See how we got our little ring TP? And if you think it's slipping a little bit, like that one's kind of, you can always do an extra wire, okay? You can always do another extra wire. I just wanted to do one to show you, but quite honestly, I'd probably do 2 more right here. I think I probably did that in the last one. I just didn't have it. I couldn't pull it out, so I couldn't remember what I did. But I'd probably add 1 in the center and 1 over here, okay? Go through your material. Okay, do you remember this? Oh, this is Sean. I'm just getting nervous about my surgery and stuff. I don't like downtime. I don't like downtime, y'all. Okay, so let's get going on the funness. Okay, now that we got our frame done. Okay, so what I was saying. Oh goodness. Oh my. Oh crap. Yeah, that's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress. So what I was thinking on. Oh, that's the back, y'all. What I was thinking on doing was using this cute hat in here. Okay, as a little something something. Okay, so let's fix that up. Okay, so we're gonna take that elastic off there. We're not gonna worry about this because it's just gonna get boogered up. Try to clean the table off here a little bit, and I think we're gonna have to cut into this. Oh, my head's that. We're going to try to go into it with this. I need like a real auger. Mine's got a flat tip. I hate that. What else do I got down here? This might work. Might not. So, let's see. Bring out the drill. It dies. It'll just die in there. Okay, so we got a little hole in there. Okay. Then we're going to take a dowel. These I get some. I think I just get these at the Michaels and stuff, y'all. I think that's all I do. Let's see if we can get that in there. I'm going to try to use the pointy end probably. Oh, yeah. Put a big wad of glue on this, okay? Big old wad of glue on this. Right, not that big. I'm going to go in and out and try to get that glue in there. Okay? Whoop! I don't want to do the top there, Susan. Okay? I'm just going to rub that glue kind of around the bottom, okay? You're not going to see that. That was a little hot, y'all. That was a little hot. I don't know what's wrong with this. Probably went in too far, y'all. I should have used a thicker. I'm going to use a thicker dowel on this one. I've only got one. I'm lucky I've got one. I think I'm going to use this thicker one. This one's probably a 1/4 inch dowel. I'm glad I had that handy. I try to get several dowels. I don't usually go over a 1/4 inch unless I have a really certain project that I am going to need it for. Oh, I don't know if I glued my switcher. You know, so I think that'll hold it quite nicely. Yeah, that'll hold it quite nicely. It's still going to wobble, guys, because there's nothing inside that hat. So it probably didn't even matter there. So we're going to try to cut this off with these. That'll work. I'm going to save that little piece there. Okay, now we're just going to stick this down in our foam here. Okay. Just gonna stick this down right in the center of our foam. There we go. And we do want it to sit just a little higher. Okay. Kind of like that. Let's see how that kind of looks. See how cute that looks? Oh gosh, these glue strings and me are, you know, we're like friends. All right, guys, let's get on to the greenery. Then we'll make we're only going to make a simple bow. I think I'm only going to use probably 2 ribbons tonight, like these 2 colors. I might throw a little loop of white in there. Well, first off, and I do have some eggs and stuff we could add in, but, you know, this is a go-to of mine from the Hobby Lobby. This one's number 402198. It's $16.99, but half that when you get it on sale. That's a push-up. I love this one. It's one of my go-tos for a lot of things. Okay, so let's just push a bunch of these up, cut a bunch of these off. Okay. And you do get a lot of stems. I think you get, how many do you get? It don't say. Oh, I'm just saying. Okay. Okay, so we got most of them pushed up. Most of them. Okay, so let's just cut a bunch off here. Might have to cut some of them down, but I'm cutting them a little long. Can't add back. Okay, let's start out with, let go. Let's start off with that many. Okay, and we can always put that moss around the outside, or you can use felt. And then I always usually on the bottom will put like a felt piece cut out to match your oh really? I've heard all kinds of tricks and none of them work, y'all. None of them work. Alright, so now we're just going to start placing these. Let's start in the front. Okay, I'm just going to glue these in. I'm going to start right in here, and I'm just going to kind of glue them in at an angle. Okay, these do bend. Okay, so we'll push those kind of up and out. I'm going to cut that one down. We are going to cut some of these down, I think, guys. Okay, I think we will. Okay, let's go at an angle there. Okay, and we'll just cut these down as we go here. Let's cut a few more. Okay. I'm not going to cut them all because we don't know what we're going to do, how long we want them on the sides and whatnot. Okay, so this is basically going to be our filler around the bottom, kind of to cover our foam. Okay, we basically want, you know, that kind of coming out like such. Okay, and we'll probably put one down in here in the front, just like that. Okay, so like I said, we are going to add our florals. Okay, now let's do this. Let's do the sides. The sides I think we'll need a little bit longer. I think we'll leave those just a little bit longer. Dang it, Bobby, that went right in my glue pot. I didn't go fishing in my glue pot. There's so much stuff, y'all. Not even funny. Okay. Ooh, dang. I hope I have enough of this stuff. We're gonna have to kind of use it sparingly in case I have to go to the store and get some more. So I'll use a few on the sides. Probably maybe not as many as I would want to, just because I think I'm not going to have enough. This bush was already partially used. I might have another one over there. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. Alright, let's do this other side here. That long. I did my clipper. Didn't need it quite that long. Got a little reindeer on that length. Okay. Little Randy there. Okay, you just want to kind of hide the sides. You know, you want something kind of coming out the sides. Does this make sense? You want something kind of coming out, making it like it looks like a basket. I know, right? I've had that for like 2 or 3 years and I've never got to use it. Never got to use it. But like I said, you could use a little less taller greenery down in the front like this, like the stuff that looks like, I can't remember what it's called, but like the stuff that looks like carrot top, you know, so it doesn't stick out so much like this. Or you could use something like this, but get a sisal bunny that sits up and kind of sits in the middle that you could see. Or like I said, y'all, a candle, a lighted candle. And you could do this for any season. That's what I love about this. And it's really cheap. You got $2 tree frames and the foam. And they're basically just your florals. Okay. I'm always buying them on sale, right, y'all? Okay, let's fill in this pack here. I've got 4 pieces left, so we might just have enough, but I am going to have to go and to the Hobby Lobby. Let's see if I can get some more just to fill in around in the sides and stuff, because I don't have enough there. Okay. Of course, we may not need it once we get our other florals in there, but I really think, let's see, what do we use in the front? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're going to match that. Okay. Using that. Oh, dang it, Bobby, I wish I had more of this stuff right now. We're not going to stick one under there. We're just going to take this random... Hold on, guys. I want to see if I have some more of this. I only need a couple more pieces. I only need a couple more. Yeah. Crap. I sure don't. Oh well. Is what it is, guys. Is what it is. Maybe I cut a random piece off somewhere and got it. Nope. I'm crap out of luck. So we're just not going to use this piece. Okay. But how cute is this already? Right? Okay. And we just added these little florals in here. We did 3 in the front. Or 4 in the front, 3 around the, in the front here, 1, 2, 3. Then we did 1 under and here. And then we did 3 in the back and 2 on the sides, which we really need probably 3 on the sides, or 1 to come in here. But we're going to use something else, guys, because, hey, you know what? Because we can, right? Let's add some florals in here now. Okay, we've got these. And we've got these. We've got some of these greeneries. I know a lot of the stuff Lori probably has in her shop. I know that was a Hobby Lobby, and this is just Dollar Tree kind of things and whatnot. But so I figured this has got yellow, purple, and blue. I didn't find anything. I don't have anything blue, y'all. So I don't have anything blue to put in here. And these I got on sale. They had them like 3 for $12 at. Oh boy, here we go. Who's the Bloom? Bloom Room. Is that Michael's? Is that Michael's? Bloom Room, whatever Bloom Room is. I want to say that's, actually I want to say that's Jermaine's. Y'all probably know that anyway, so yeah, they were like 3 for $12. 3 bushes for $12, so that was pretty awesome. So again, I'm going to cut these down long. Okay? Always cut them down. You can't ever add back. Okay? Just can't do that. So these are little purple ones here. Oops. So let's set those off to the side. Actually, I kind of like those better. I might use, you know what? I'm going to use these. Yeah, these don't push up. Let's see. Oh, but these would be much cuter, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to use these. Okay. These we can make flow out. So let's use these. These will have like 3 stems on each bush. Bush. Alrighty, we got those. Holy crap. This is on a mission tonight. Oh, man, silly. Alright, this one. That one, all those. Okay. Like I said, you can always add eggs to this. You can just leave it green like it is right now. Maybe add a little bit, you know, different colors of greenery or something in there, different types of leaves. And then just add eggs, you know, as little fun decorations. You know, like put them on a little stick and just poke them out all over. That would be cute. Okay, that would be super cute. Okay, let's see. Let's just start with some of these flowers. Okay, cut these tags off here then. Let's cut our fingers. Okay. And these leaves I'm going to leave on since we do have a little, we got some space to fill in there. Okay, we need some filler. Okay, so I'm going to leave those on. And I think I'm going to cut this one down just a little more. I'll cut it right at that nubbin. Okay. Cut that down right at that nubbin. I'm going to come down in here. Okay, angle that. Just peg that right in there. Okay. Let's take one of these yellows. I think I'm going to leave. I think we will leave one leaf on there. Okay. Let's go cut that down just a hair. Okay. And then let's add this one down here. Okay, so see how we did that? I just added those 2 so far. Okay. Well, let's add one of these. Guys, anybody got any questions? I know, aren't they pretty? Hey, Denise, how are you? Hey, Michelle. Let's see here. What we want to do. We can cut this one down one more time. Let's do that. I do want to leave these 2 together. I think I'll do. So let's cut this one out here. I want this one to kind of, or do I want this one to kind of stick out in between here? You know what? I'm going to make it go so we can wrap it around that pink flower. Okay. So like I said, we're just starting on the side here. Oh, don't glue that. No glue that. Ah, that just went up my nose. Oh, come on. All right, so try to get it in there. Okay. That's cute. Okay, so see now we can wrap this kind of in here and have that one coming out kind of the top there. Okay, so see kind of like that. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't like that, guys. I don't like that. I'm going to cut that one off. And we're going to make it go in shorter. Just a little bit shorter. It was a little too tall. Okay. So now we're just going to go back in. Oh, come on. That wire can be a booger there. That stem. There we go. That's a little better. But see how cute that side is now? See how cute that side is? Okay, so let's do the same thing with the other side. Okay, we still got this third one though. I'm thinking I want a third one over here. I don't know. I think 2 might be enough. Let's set that one straggler over there for now. Let's go to the other side, do the same thing. Okay. find one with a couple more leaves on it. Let's see. There we go. Let's cut this one down there. Okay. Stick this one right down in here like we did, just like we did the other one. Okay. I'm going to take our yellow, rid of that bottom leaf. Okay. Push that leaf up. Ooh, I don't know, I think that one's a little long. I'll cut that one off a little bit. Anybody got any questions on this? Oh, this is, oh, thanks, Dawn. I'm sorry. Sorry, I try to catch questions and then I don't always. I usually try to go back and make sure I answer stuff, but Dawn's always there. She all got my back. Oh, we got my back. Alright, so there's that. Now let's go back to our purple, and then we'll just fill in the front a little bit. And then we'll make a small bow when we're done, guys. Okay. Just totally missed the garbage can. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so that one we went right in here. Okay. That's what I'm going to pick because that other one didn't go in real well. Oh, you son of a gun, you. Tell you what, this pick machine, tell you every week, not my friend. Not my friend. It don't like me. Alright, so let's go in and get this one in here. Okay. Look how cute that is already. Okay. Look how cute that is on the sides and everything. Okay. So now let's just fill in this front. I don't, you know, you can always do the back. I don't know if I'll do the back for you tonight because it's going to be the same as the front. But I'll at least show you since I got on here late, you guys. I will at least show you the front. Okay. There's no sense watching the back if it's going to be the same, right? All right. Little guy in there. The blue strings off there. Okay. And you probably need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll need one more. I did get another bush of this. I did get another bush of this. But like I said, I won't do the back for you tonight because I got on late. It'll be the same. Like I said, it'll be just the same as the front. Okay. And you can just kind of drape these kind of down in through here. That's why I love this greenery because it's a little whimsically or a little more whimsical greenery. It's really cute. Okay. Let's stick those in there. Let's stick a couple little yellows in there. Okay. We'll cut down just a little bit shorter. Maybe we'll just stick one yellow in the front. Okay, just one yellow. And then I think we'll stick maybe a yellow. I'll show you what I'm thinking. I think we'll stick one back in here. Okay. Coming back in there. Everybody like this project? Is anybody gonna try one? Oh God, I die down here in that, Dawn. That's whew. They were laughing at me on the Zoom last night. Brenda goes, what you got on? I said, this is my sweatshirt Dawn got me to keep me warm. But it's usually not too cold down here. Especially if I'm doing something like this. I get all excitable and hyper and stuff. Like right now. Oh, that one doesn't push up. Some of these push up, some of them don't. So I'm going to use the ones that push up. On this one, we're just going to use a few of these. Actually, I'm going to use that one. I lied. I did lie to y'all. Okay. These are a little bit harder to put in. I'm crazy about the stems on these, so you might need to pick them, but I'm going to work my magic. I got better luck doing this than I did with the pick machine. I just lied too. I might have just lied. See, yeah. See, that one wants to bend, so we are going to have to pick that one. It's not got a real thick stem. Need a better table for my pick machine to be on, you know. That's what I need. These folding tables just aren't cutting it. Okay, there we go. That in there. Ah, ooh, it was hot. Okay, look how cute this is getting, guys. Look how cute that's getting. You pick these two real quick. We'll make a bow, and then we'll probably be done. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add two more of the purples around the front. Actually, we had this whimsical stuff. I think I'm going to save that, y'all. I think I'm going to save that for something else. Okay. Alright, let's get this one in here. Got a little more in there. Let's see. There we go. That bow shining there a little bit. Put some of this greenery up. Around in the, where'd my yellow one go in here? There we go. Come back out there. Come back out there. Alright, let me pick a couple of these. Oh. And this is fun, guys, because you can do whatever you want to do with these. That's why I thought I'd show you just kind of the basics. You know, do a little Easter one. Some fun colors. I may take that out and do a candle, but I think I like the hat. I haven't got to use it, so I might just pull it out and raise it up a little bit. Daggone thing, guys. I think it's because it's not on a solid table, and I can't push down quite hard enough that it gives me fits. So I'm gonna have to find something hard to put it on or something. Okay. All right, guys. So here we go. So see that? And see, the back will look just the same. I won't put you through all that torture tonight, but it'll look just the same. Okay. You can always save some of your greenery for filler as well. Okay, so that's that. So let's make a quick little bow. Like I said, I was going to make a simple bow for this. To finish that off. But I know, isn't it really cute, Carol? And like I said, you could do it with old, you know, like burlap, pipe ribbon and stuff, and then it can be all neutral. You could do anything you want to do with this. That's why I love it. So let me grab my bow maker. That's why I love it. If I could reach behind my Thanksgiving stuff, I got that other one stored back there, I would show that one. But I thought this would be fun and whimsical, and I'll probably just keep this for my Christmas. Or Christmas. Oh my goodness, y'all. Because I don't really have anything Easter for myself. Alright guys, so I think we'll just start off a little small bow. Small tail. So I'm just gonna angle cut that. Okay. And this is just a canvas ribbon. I think this is from Lori, so she probably got this in her shop. And we're only gonna go about a little over 5 inches. Okay. A little bit over 5 inches. And this tail we're going to cut just a little bit longer because I think I'm going to drape it around here. So let's cut that a little bit longer. If you want the number on this ribbon, to try to get it from Lori's shop, it's RGE 120913 on that one. Okay. Well, thank you, Sean. Thank you, y'all. I just thought it'd be something fun for you guys to try. I know everybody's got Dollar Tree frames and foam, and like I said, you could use it. Make your circles with the, you know, I keep all kinds of loads of crap and got for an emergency. You know, I cut them down or I make them in circles. I do all kinds of stuff with that, with those. But I've always got something if I need it, right? Okay. So I said I think we might use this to add a little bit of blue since we didn't get any blue flowers in here. I really wish I would have had something blue, but I don't have anything blue, y'all. Huh, I don't. Go figure. Go figure. Okay, so let's just add a little bit of this for a little bit of color. Okay, and this is just a sheer, this is Sam's ribbon, so some of y'all might have this already. I'm sure this was I'm sure it was a spring ribbon. It had to have been a spring, I would think. It's a real pretty ribbon. Really pretty. Michelle, I just used a, this one was just a thick satin ribbon, but you can use any ribbon. This one, I don't know where this one came from. It's got I must have bought it like a D-stash or something. But it's just a, you know, you could use canvas, you could use silk, anything, just wrap, you know, but it's a 2.5 inch. Okay, this is a 2.5 inch ribbon. You probably do need at least a 2.5. It covers more area if you use a 2.5. Okay, you're going to use a heck of a lot more ribbon if you use a 1.5. I wish I had a hot pink. I do, and I don't know where it's at. But I wish I had a hot pink. This is, oh shoot, this is a fair silk. I shouldn't be using this on this one since it's for me. Okay, so we'll just do a simple little bow, one loop on each side, guys. Okay, and then we're just going to attach this and just kind of drape it down the sides. Okay, and then we'll probably just add a little floral to the center of that bow. You could just do a regular bow on top if you want to do that. That's the fun about this, guys. You can make them however you want to make them. Okay, you could do whatever you want to do with these. That's what's so fun about these things. Okay. I don't know if I have. Let's see. I am out of white. I bought some white. I did. Holy mother, I did. They're the babies. Oh well. They're too big, but that's all right. I want white. I don't want black. I don't want black on there, y'all. And you don't have to use zip ties either. You can use pot plate. But we're going to use a pipe cleaner to wrap it around our frame. Okay. Let's stick that in there real quick. But I'll tell you what, my hands, I don't get the pliers out anymore. pull my teeth out. I keep using my teeth. Oh, goodness. Alright. So let's just kind of just fluff that out just a little bit. Whoops. I didn't get that very tight. Even with the pliers, look at that. That loop. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh, I'm losing the strength. I'm losing everything. Everything's falling apart. Oh, goodness. Oh, and guys, I won't be on next week. Next week is when I'm having my surgery. Okay? So I won't be on. I'm having it on Tuesday, so I'm sure I probably won't feel up to doing this. So I will do 2 the following week, probably. I'm sure I'll feel much better by then. Okay? So that's why you won't see me next week. Okay, so here's our cute little dainty bow. What are you chewing on? Why are you always getting in my stuff? Why are you always getting in my stuff? He's like, I'm not, or she's like, I'm not. I'm getting stuff you left on the floor. Ding dong. Let's snip that, zip that over here. See, we almost made it, even though I was late. We're only going over a little bit, guys. We're only going over a little bit. Okay. Okay, so this we're going to tie right around here. Over here on this side. Okay, just bring it around and tie it. Twist it. Okay. You can always make this shorter, your bow a little smaller. You can use 1 ribbon, whatever you like, guys. Okay? Whatever you like. Okay, we might cut those down a little bit. Shape that up a tad. We're going to add, I think, a pink flower to the top. I do believe we're going to add a pink. I think we'll add this one. Okay, let's add this one. And that one right there. See? Just to finish that. And then on this, guys, this one we'll do our little curly. And we might cut this down. This might be too long, but I want to cut it a little bit long, not too short. Yeah, I don't like that. So we're going to cut that down. We're going to cut that down. Just like that. Okay. This one we're going to take, okay, and just drape this down the sides. Okay. I'm going to pull it. This one we're going to bring this way. Pinch. Okay. And this one we'll bring, actually we're just going to pinch them together. Let's do that. And then what I'll do, I'm not gonna keep you on here for this, guys, because I've still got to wire it and then just stick it through with a needle. But then we'll go through one more time over here. Actually, I think I might just do the one. And then curl these sides. So, you want to hang out? I'll do it real quick. Y'all. Hold on just a second. Okay, we're going to use our wire. Okay. And our needle again after we twist this. Okay, let's twist this around. I use my pliers. Okay. I gotta find my. And guys, you can always go back in. I don't know if I mentioned this before, around these sides and add your moss, or you can add your or you can add felt to hide that some. Okay, that's just personal preference, personal choice, what you want to do there. Okay, so I want this to bow up a little bit like that. So I'm going to go right through here. Okay. Go to the other side there, or your finger. Just kind of work that through there. Okay. All right, we got that through. Work it out of your wire. Okay, and then we'll just take the, oh, to pull it out. Oh God, I just dropped my needle in my garbage can. I did, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, look. Oh, I never found it. Had to drop it in my garbage can. I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Ah! I'm going to poke that through first because I'm going to cut that wire quite long enough. Then we'll thread our needle. There's always a way, guys. Well, there's a will, there's a way. You got, okay, thanks. We'll do this, okay? I was late. I owe y'all, so for my goofiness and dumbness, I can't figure out how to. It's a thing between the Mevo, the Facebook, and the video, y'all. So, and it just, there's like a sequence, and it gets me every time. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Okay, so see how we just kind of tack that into our frame there? Okay, and now these, we can make a whole nother loop coming out this way. Like that. Or we could just cut these off. Let's try curling them. I think I want this curled. Oh, except then I'm not seeing my, or we might just make some tails, y'all. Because then we're not seeing our pretty ribbon. Okay, I was just showing you some options. I always change things after I'm done. Y'all know that. So I always try to show you a few options. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. It looks like a wedding veil. Okay, so I think we'll just stick with that. We'll cut that even shorter. Okay, and then I think we'll take this little pink flower here. We did the other one. So let's pop the top. Ooh, I wonder if we should do. No, I'm not gonna do purple. I could do yellow. Nah, I'm not gonna do yellow. Okay, I'm gonna just stick this one. And I'm gonna cut that down even more. Alright. Sometimes you gotta cut it to the nub. Just gotta cut it to the nubbin. Okay, just hold that in there. Glue that to that ribbon. Okay. Add a couple more yellows down here. I think I'm just gonna stop and leave it alone. Yeah. Might add a couple leaves. I got leaves left over. Where do we have those leaves? We got leaves. Those aren't it. It was leaves off the tank thing. Oh, well, dang big there. Holy crap, those are big ones. Let's see. Let's go garlic too. Yeah, I don't see any there. I like it. So we'll probably just leave it. We'll probably just leave it, Jill. I can't leave it. I'm still looking for. I'm still after a leaf. We're gonna use these. Sometimes I can't just leave it. So sometimes you just gotta figure it out. I'm thinking it needs that. So we're just gonna glue that right in there. Glue this one right on the other side. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta add a little something. Get in there. I'm gonna have to go back and hot glue that one too. think that glue just dried, so whatever, just to show you. Okay, so kind of like that. I don't think I'll do one. Well, shoot. Here's one. Here's one. We're sticking them in there. I'm not gonna glue them. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try this on this one. Probably too big. Probably too big. Although, I think I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. So I might glue those in there. Heck yeah. So, alright, guys. I hope you liked this project. Like I said, I'll go back. I had to finish the back, obviously, and adjust some things. But anyway, it's just something fun and quick to show you, give you an idea. Like I said, you could do these all year round. This is a great little cheap seller for your craft show, right? Cute little thing for your craft show, especially if you put a candle in it, because then, and a removable bow, the bow just ties on. So if you do just like kind of a greenery type thing with, you know, what do I want to say, more neutral floral greeneries that can go all year round, then the people can just change the bow out, or you can have all the bows ready to sell, right? For their season on their centerpiece. Okay, so, or you could just sell the one, you know, just like is. Okay, so you don't have that much money in it, and it's a great item to sell for a craft show. All right, so anybody got any questions before I go? Thanks, Betty J. Thanks, Michelle. Sorry if I missed anybody's comments. Oh, thank you, LaDonna and Tina. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. And Sean, Carol. Yeah. So I hope you appreciate, or not appreciate. I was saying appreciate you. So I had that word on my mind. Yeah, I hope you like this. I got some other fun stuff coming up. We're going to do a tulip here. How many wants to do a tulip wreath? I got some fun colors and tulips. I've got an Easter. I got 2 Easters I want to do. I got a grapevine and a mesh I want to do. It's going to be the same florals and the same sign, but I'm going to show you 2 ways to make 2 different. That way you can see the same products used 2 different ways. Okay? Because I just love the sign. I love the. I can't decide which way I'm going to do it, so I'm doing 2. Okay, and then I got a topiary. I got a topiary coming for you guys. That'll be fun. So if you want to follow along with that, if you want to follow along with the tulip, get you a, what is this? This is about a 13-inch. This is one of those hay forms. Okay, and I just wrap it with a sheer ribbon. It doesn't have to be green. I just saw this one, and the leaves are green, so whatever. I just kind of did the same thing we did here with the sheer ribbon, because it's easy to get the pins through. Okay, you'll need some floral pins. Okay, you'll need oh yeah, the Michelle. It's going to be like a tulip. Let me go get the flowers and show you. I'm really excited about this one. It's going to be yellow and white, and oh my goodness, it's going to be a lot of fun. If I brought the flowers down. I think I did. Oh. Oh. Here we go. There they are. Nope. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Of course, they gotta be the bottom of the bag. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do some. Michael's has their tulips for $1.99. So we're gonna do one of these 3 colors. These 3 fun colors. I might go buy more. Oh, dang it, I had that for this. Ah, poo. what happens when you don't unpackage stuff. But this is going to be our topiary, okay? Let's get them out of the dang on bag. It's all buried at the bottom. There we go. Put the tools back in. Okay. Oh, God, now I got a head rush. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that so much. But what we're going to do is make a topiary out of these, one of these Gerber daisies, I believe. Okay. So you will need an 8-inch foam ball for that one. Excuse me. I bent over and now I got my belly ache. And probably you'll need some kind of cheap, and just use the Crab and Gap in there, pot, what do you call it? Pot. And then I don't see it. I had it over here, dang on it. You can get a 3/4 inch PVC pipe and cut it down. I had a piece right here. What am I doing with that? Or you can get like a 3/4 inch dowel and cut it down. So what we'll be doing is sticking it down in here. And I will tell you how far to cut it. Because what we'll do is put our ball on top. So you probably need it about, I'd say around 24 inches, okay? And we will add some like foam and greenery around the bottom as well, and then a bow. And if you want to paint your stick, you could do that ahead of time or wrap it with ribbon. So let's see, that's a few of the projects I got coming, and I had another one y'all I was going to tell you about. But it'll probably be a wagon centerpiece. Forgot I had this stuff too today. Yeah, we'll probably do that. Okay. But if I get a chance before, maybe a day before the live, or maybe the weekend before the live, I'll list what you'll need for those projects again. But as you know, that's for these two. The tulip wreath, again, a 13-inch. I don't know if they call it 12 or 13-inch straw wreath form. You could use probably maybe a styrofoam one. I don't prefer those. I think they're just too light. And then you'll need 5 bunches each of like at least 3 colors. Okay, of at least 3 colors. All right, has anybody got any questions? No, this is a straw. This is a straw. I covered it. Let me see if I can pull that apart a little bit. It's one of the straw wreath forms. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's. Probably Michael's or Joann's is your best bet. Okay. Like I said, I like these because the floral pins go in it super nice and easy. Okay. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that one. You guys throw it out there in the group, which one you'd rather see first, and I'll do it for you. Okay. I got the 2 Easter coming up, so we kind of got to get those done too. So y'all just let me know. Okay. Y'all just let me know. I can't believe I bought these and forgot to use these. Guess what? It's never too late. But I can save these for something else. All right, guys, I will let you go. If you have any questions or anything, just shoot them out in the group. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. Yeah, and dang it, I won't be here next week. Oh, that's right. I don't know, guys. You know me. If I go good enough, you might see me one night. I don't know. It probably won't be Wednesday. I don't know. I don't think it'll be Wednesday. I don't think I'll feel that good. But I don't know. I'm a knucklehead, so don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. So, all right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I will either see you next week. We'll see. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'll see you then, or I will see you twice the following week. And we'll have a couple more fun projects. Okay? Night, y'all. Thank you.